In the fall of 2015, Charleston County citizens watched the rain fall and the water levels rise for nearly 3 days. Often called the 1,000-year flood, this storm impacted all corners of South Carolina. But once the flooded areas finally started to recede, a new challenge began. Due to widespread flooding, many residents had either insufficient homeowners coverage or no homeowners insurance at all. Their lives turned upside down with nowhere to turn.
When we had the 1,000-year storm, the rain, flood, whatever you want to call it, it came up to my doorway. Okay, it flooded. It's bad out here anyway for drainage, but it was extremely so for that. And I could hear it hitting the bottom of my floors. Well, not even a week later, my floors started buckling up. And so I started calling around because it's not known where to go for help.
The good news for Donna Moore, organizations were ready to help, but they needed coordination and case management to establish repair priority guidelines. Charleston County Emergency Management launched the Disaster Recovery Network to provide relief quickly to those in need. County staff helped the group establish a mission statement, bylaws, and an organizational structure. The DRN is made up of a variety of groups, including private sector business, faith-based organizations, and local nonprofits.
So residents, whenever we're struck by a disaster, one of the major issues that they have is trying to find assistance, whether it's coming from the county, from the state, or from federal. A lot of the times they don't know how to navigate the waters of applying for assistance, and then once that assistance is gone, and if they still have not found it, then they rely on a lot of the local nonprofits and faith-based organizations, and trying to pair them up together is one of the biggest challenges that we face.
So there were about 700 plus families that were affected and not helped at all. And a lot of them, I would say 99% of them, are very poor families, so there were no recourse. FEMA helped about 18% of all those who applied. South Carolina has a lot of different laws that made it hard to fit into their protocol. So the need is tremendous, both in established homes as well as mobile homes to have help. And people are still living in disastrous conditions.
Recovering from a disaster can be difficult on a number of levels, from financial stress to major home repairs. In 2016, volunteers with DRN logged nearly 1,600 hours on more than 60 homes. Finding people to donate their time was one challenge, as is keeping up with the cost of repairs.
We live in Berkeley, Charleston, and Dorchester counties, and so as we help our neighbors, we're helping ourselves. And everyone that we help recover from a disaster scenario is one less person that's going to put a strain on the social assistance systems that are in place. So yeah, we need more volunteer groups to help come out and get your hands dirty and partner with us in the work. We need more companies that can help provide discounts, if not free donations of building materials. Mainly the work that we do is helping people rebuild their homes. So whether it's a mobile home or whether it's a stick-built home, we need a lot of materials and labor to help make that happen.
The Disaster Recovery Network was established to assist families following the October 2015 floods. But the organization is also helping Johns Island families who were hit by a tornado in September of 2015. This is Deborah Grant's home, heavily damaged by the twister. She tried time and time again for help with repairs through FEMA, but to no avail. So the Disaster Recovery Network answered the call. But as quickly as these repairs are complete, the group will move on to the next disaster.
The Disaster Recovery Network continues to move forward to assist with Hurricane Matthew, plus any other disaster that comes. The network is designed to stay afloat even in a lull where we don't have anything. So right now we're transitioning from more from the October flood to Hurricane Matthew. The Disaster Recovery Network can continue to move forward by trying to get out into the media, trying to gather more funds, and to try and connect with other groups outside of the Charleston, Dorchester, Berkeley area to come in and try and give assistance.